Josh, what did we the other 220 the 226 work in hours? How did we broke off 8 to 10 cars for 802 because they're all transitional, but the remaining 6 or so modern. Did we spot those? Did we find those or?
I don't remember if we spotted them. Let me check the paperwork. It'll refresh my memory.
So I'm not sure how to read the paperwork to know what trains are what. I don't see the list like we had before of just this train's going from here to here, this train's going from there to there.
I'm kidding.
Or am I just missing something?
The paperwork is all there. I'm not sure what you.
Yeah, no, I think I found it, Josh. So.
Yeah, I'm looking at that list of paperwork that James just linked.
Right.
I just recall the last couple times there was one document that was just like each train and its start and end locations.
That's the dispatcher's paperwork. I deleted it because the dispatcher's paperwork was expanded out by Jeff. I can put it back up there. It's not entirely accurate right now because we did make changes to it.
Oh, it's not a big deal. You'll just have to tell me, take this train and it's going from here to here.
Well, that's where. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
Each train's paperwork says where it's going from to, and if there's any work that needs to be done at various points along the way. Most trains that are available for remote drivers do not have any work along the line.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, Josh, what is the likelihood today to catch COVID?
Probably pretty low at your house. Just a hunch.
What about SVL?
0% for me. But I did not do the calculations because I don't know where everybody's coming from.
You didn't, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering what it tells you.
Yeah.
Okay, remote operators. Who wants to go back in time versus who wants to run modern? So we've got a 302, or we've got an 802 transitional going from Nowers down to Bayshore, no switching. And then we have the first and second section of 801 heading from Bayshore up to Nowers.
I don't care. I'll do either one.
That's right, we can see the train anyway.
True.
I don't see either of those engines in the throttle list for modern, or I guess I have to go to the other one.
No, hold on. No, so no. So those are not the engine numbers. That's the train number.
No, I was looking on the YouTube. I can see they have the engine number listed next to the train number, and I was looking for either of those engines and not finding them.
Okay, I don't have the YouTube stream up, so I'm not sure if those are current or last session.
No, those are the right numbers for this session, Jeff. 834 and 4043.
4-3. Yeah. So try, Roy. Try refreshing. Two 1-7.
Okay, I see 834 now.
Yeah, okay, there's two 801s, 1 and 2.
Yeah, so I have the paperwork for 801M-1. I assume that's 801-1.
Yes.
What was the other one? 802?
Or 801-2. The M just designates the era it's running in, so that's not actually part of its name.
Okay. But what about 802? I can't see that either. Unless it's hidden
T3.
someplace. Didn't you say 802 was available? And I don't see it in the Google Docs.
No, so 802 we've made up. Josh and I made up 802 when we built the trains. So
Okay. Nobody cares.
Yep.
It goes from Nowers to Bayshore. Don't go to Bakersfield.
Okay, well, I have the throttle up for 801-1, engine 834.
Okay. T2, do you want to take? T2, do you want to take 802?
Is
Or
T2 here tonight?
T3? Sorry, T2 is actually down here floating around, causing
I see.
mischief.
802, yeah.
Okay. So 802, you'll be running. You might need a refresh, but 802 is engine number 217. And then Josh, you get if you're up and running, you'll get 801 second section and with engine 4043.
Sounds good. I got to go deal with mice on the tracks first, but then as soon as 801-1 leaves, I'll be ready to go.
Okay, so I think I need someone to relay to Bayshore Yard that I would like permission to leave, and then Murph dispatch if I also have clearance.
Which train is I?
801-1.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright.
801-1, I'm giving you authority to Jacksonville, right-hand running.
Okay, and then Bayshore, I guess, isn't online, so somebody has to relay the message.
Yeah, we're getting you.
Good to go.
Okay,
Yeah,
thanks.
you're all lined up, Roy.
Okay, I'm gonna start heading out then.
Yeah, so dispatcher 802 would be ready to leave Noah's Yard.
Dispatch. Sorry, 802. Dispatch. This is Brakeman. Mainline is locked right now. We need the turnout in Kavanaugh is thrown to take the southbound. Oh, thank you, dispatch. Okay.
That is really weird. Why did that get so messed up? 801. Hold it. 801-1. This is
Yeah.
dispatch.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading this tonight. You're at Bayshore heading to Nowers, correct?
Correct.
Much better. Okay, I'm not as crazy as I thought. In that case, well, actually, I was crazy enough to make a mistake. Yeah, I'm going to give you authority through to frighten while I clean up my board.
Roger that.
Okay, you're all set.
Okay, 802 would be ready to run.
802. Okay. 802. You have authority to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville, thank you. All right, so where's my yard master?
This is the yard master. Go ahead.
Yeah, I would like permission to leave Noah's yard to the loop.
All right. From Nowers standpoint, you're clear to go.
Okay, Roger, ready to go.
Dispatch, this is 801-2.
Go ahead, 801-2.
Requesting permission to leave Bayshore en route to Nowers.
Roger, you can follow 801-1 out. Give him a train length.
Understood. Thank you, dispatch. We'll be contacting Bayshore Yardmaster to flip our train around and point us in the right direction.
Train 802, this is dispatch.
Yeah, it's 802.
Yeah, how long is your train?
Oh, that is unknown today.
802 is about 10 cars.
All right.
Okay. So meets could happen anywhere with that.
Correct. It's 11 cars per my count.
A brakeman near Bayshore will somebody relay the message, request to get out of the yard to the yardmaster, please.
So dispatch, this is train 801. I have reached Dayton.
Thank you, 801.
All trains be advised, we're having power issues right now. There is no power on the main or sidings in Paso.
802 is taken.
Dispatch and local train operators, I'm declaring a runaway train. 4043 is not under my control.
Yes, but the Bayshore or yard master has it.
Okay.
He wants you to get out of his yard. So now that I'm talking to him, we have you lined up. Get your permission. He's going to bring you around to the departure track and then release you and let you go on your way.
Understood. Thank you, Yardman.
801-1, this is dispatch.
This is 801-1.
I'm extending your authority into Jacksonville right-hand running.
Roger that.
Everyone be advised, upper level's dead. There's no power on the upper level.
Could you find out what happened?
I imagine they're working on that.
We're working on it right now.
Eight oh one 2, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Yeah, I'm going to have you stop at Frighton, Maine.
Understood. Authority to frighten Maine.
Dispatch, this is train 690. We are ready for departure from Nowers. Well, you probably know by this point.
Right. 690, I'm going to give you authority into the top of the loop.
Roger that.
Dispatch, train 801-1, just passing through Frighton.
All right, upper level issues solved. A couple engines were sitting right on a gap, and it knocked out track from Tracy all the way to Paso.
Yeah, you're not supposed to do that. That's right.
That includes the hopper and master.
Whoever forgot them there.
Can you hear anybody? On? Can you hear anyone? No, they're all mic'd.
Yep.
Oh, I do.
690, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
You have authority of the bottom loop now.
Roger that.
All right, 802 is waiting in Jacksonville.
Did somebody bring a train up from Bakersfield?
Yeah, train 142 is starting to come up.
I just changed the turnout back. I have a train going through there.
Okay.
Will someone please check on 801-2? It doesn't seem to have the forward push it had coming out of the yard. So I stopped it.
Dispatch, this is train 6574. Or, train 142. Requesting permission to hop on the main.
In 1 second section, are you just not getting, your train has come to a complete stop? Are you just not getting power, or like you're giving it all you got and she ain't going nowhere?
It was acting like it had derailed when it was under power as it went over the end of Bayshore Yard switch. So I thought I should stop it and have it inspected.
All righty.
Train 802, this is dispatch.
802.
802, you can proceed to Frighten siding.
802 to frighten siding, roger. Can I get a green light from you?
I am working on that.
Oh, I got a yellow one, thank you.
Dispatch train 801-1. I have reached Jacksonville.
Actually, 801 you have not.
I'm looking at the Jacksonville sign.
Yeah, you're sticking out into Oregon.
Okay, I'll
You
pull
need
forward a little bit.
801 first section. If you can see where the hammerhead is, that's there's a signal here. That's the end of the Jacksonville block.
Okay.
690, this is dispatch.
690 dispatch is dispatch 690 stopped at the bottom of the loop.
Excellent. 690, I'm going to give you authority to head into Jacksonville. Right hand
Roger that.
running.
Dispatch, this is 801-2, OS Dayton, approaching Dayton Junction.
It means the next the signal after that is after the yellow means the next signal.
Dispatch, this is train 801-1. I have now properly reached Jacksonville.
Awesome.
And I'm holding.
142, this is dispatch. "142, this is dispatch."
Camera right here. Look, his name is on it. Wonder why he's sitting at our view.
Eight oh one second section. Feel free to speed up a little bit more.
This is train 142. From Bakersfield to Windsor. Requesting permission to hop on the main.
142, you have authority to go to the Dayton interchange. Stop short of the main at Dayton. 690, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is train 141 in Windsor.
Dispatch, 690 here.
690, this is dispatch.
I'm here, dispatch. 690.
Okay, great. And it looks like you're in Jacksonville?
Yeah, but we can't access the sidings because there is a train blocking all switches into it.
Is there a train in front of you or what?
No, there is a train going the other direction.
Yeah, well, I wanted to make sure that you were out of his way before I let him into the loop. I figured it was
we're
a
out of his
sensible
way.
thing.
You're lucky I have to pick up cars. I actually have to pick up hoppers from the Ash Grove interchange today.
It's very fortunate of you. Let's see here. 801-1, you have authority to the top of the loop.
Thank you. Heading out.
Dispatch, this is train 141 in Windsor.
Go ahead, 141.
Requesting permission to leave Windsor Yard.
Yeah, that was the plan. Your glasses are fogging up. Your glasses are fogging up.
This is train 142, now at Dayton. To Windsor.
"141, this is dispatch."
141 here.
Yeah, you have authority to Silicon, Maine.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
So 802 is in Frighten siding.
Excellent. 801, this is dispatch. 801-2.
This is 801-2.
Yeah, I'm extending your authority to Jacksonville, right-hand running. Be aware 690 is working in the area.
Understood. We are currently at least halfway in Frighten right now, releasing Blocked Behind.
Okay.
Dispatch, this is train 142, now at Dayton, heading to Windsor.
You are stopped in Dayton, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So I have one train that has to come through first.
802 for dispatch, requesting authority to go to Bayshore.
802, you have authority to Bayshore.
Thank you.
(801-1), this is dispatch.
(801-1) here.
I'm extending your authority to Nowers Yard limits.
Thank you very much.
(690), this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch.
Yeah, I've got 801-2 heading through Jacksonville soon. Please clear the
We're
main.
just about cleared. This is a long train, so. And I think we are clear.
Excellent, thank you. 801-2, you may proceed into the loop.
Acknowledged. 801-2 into the loop.
What point are you using? 4603, okay. You're lined up to go if you're trying to leave. Yeah, I understand.
Good evening, dispatch. This is train 280 requesting permission from Nowers to Hallelujah.
Let's see, we've got train in your way right now. Once he gets in, I can let you head down.
Copy that.
They don't want first section. I'm not blocking the tracks. You don't need to blow the crossing signal at me.
Sorry, I missed that.
I realized I didn't have my mic by my mouth. I was joking at you, saying you don't need to blow your horn at me. I'm not on the tracks. I heard the crossing signal though.
Hey, 142, this is dispatch.
I read a book about World War II from I think it's called Lancet's War or something like that.
142, this is dispatch. Getting a lot of crosstalk.
First section, come on down.
Yeah, I was waiting to ask for permission, but there was crosstalk.
So this is one of the reasons we use the long track. Look, they got 4 engines on that sucker. Yeah, and that's you try and put that on one of these smaller tracks. So it's easy to say something. Stop. 801, stop.
801 hold.
I'm holding. Sorry.
Dispatch, this is train 141 holding in Silicon.
Okay, 801 first section. Can you start backing up? We need to go back about two real life feet. Keep going. Keep going. 3 engine lengths.
Now as Bayshore Yard Master for 802.
One sec, 802.
Dispatch, this is train 141 holding in Silicon.
141. I'm going to let you proceed to Nauer's yard limits.
801 first section, that's good.
Okay, thank you.
Got
Train
it.
141 has permission to Nauer's yard limits.
I apologize. I mistook your come on in earlier as to go all the way in.
801 first section, you can pull back in.
Okay.
Local brakeman from 801-2. I may have a switch set against me. I stopped dead at the north end of Jacksonville.
Uh, 801 second section, you're looking good. Let me try.
I'll add some power. We'll see if it.
There's a second section rolling, Jeff? Yeah. Okay.
Yep, there you go.
Thank you, brakeman.
801 second section.
280, this is dispatch.
Thank you. 802, you are clear to come in. Beware the big hands of Tom 2.
Thank you.
Dispatch, this is train 142. The train I've been waiting for has passed at Dayton. Over.
Okay, 142. I'm going to give you authority to Jacksonville right-hand running.
Copy that.
801 first, that's good.
Yep. I was just stopping at the signal.
Great.
Dispatch, this is train 801-1 terminated in nowhere, or Nauers.
Thank you, 801-1. .280, this is dispatch.
Good evening, dispatch. This is train 280 requesting permission from Nauers to Hallelujah.
Okay, I take it you're clear in front and you've gotten permission from Nauer's Yardmaster?
Train 280 has permission from Nauer's Yardmaster.
Okay, I'm going to give you authority down to the bottom of the loop.
Okay, 802 has terminated in
280
Bayshore Yard.
has
Thank you, 802.
Local brakeman 801-2 seems to be stuck at Kmart.
Hey, Josh, go ahead and stop for a moment.
Throttle down.
All right, you are good to go. The ghost of Kmart Pass derailed you.
Thank you, local brakeman. Dispatch 801-2 entering the loop.
Thank you, 801-2. 690, this is dispatch.
Yes, dispatch. I'm in the
Yeah,
middle of switching.
I have train 142 coming along the northbound side of Jacksonville soon.
Is that that might be a problem because we are a very long train. We're at the moment in the middle of switching.
Okay, train 142, this is dispatch. Train
Dispatch, this is
142. Train what?
sorry to interrupt. This is train 280. Do you want me to
Okay.
follow?
You have to hang on.
That's not-
Train 142, this is dispatch.
Sorry, this is train 280. Do I have to follow? Should I follow behind train 1141 or?
Train 141 should not even be on that side of the layout.
Let's get this resolved first. Okay.
Is it?
Train 142, this is dispatch.
Yes.
Yeah, I want you to stop in Hallelujah.
Okay.
Where are you right now?
I'm in Hallelujah.
Okay. I'm going to run you in on the southbound side of Jacksonville instead.
Dispatch 142 is just passing the one. Okay. Dispatch, can you throw the turnout back towards at Howley Junction? Can you throw the turnout at Howley Junction back for the northbound main? They're just they're just past the Hemet station. So my thought is, let's have them back up, and they can take the crossover between kind of Hemet and Igo to cut back over to the southbound main. So okay, so come on back. Okay. Oop. That we'll fix it.
Dispatch, this is train 141, holding in Nowers, waiting permission to exit Nowers Yard.
Yeah. 280, this is dispatch.
This is 280.
Yeah, have you headed down towards bottom of the loop yet?
No, we've been waiting for 802 to come in. It's in.
You mean 801-2?
Yeah, 801-2.
Why? He's stopped at the top of the loop. Well, he hasn't even hit the top of the loop yet. And I haven't given him any, I haven't told him to proceed.
So 801-1, that was I was waiting for. So
And we'll. Okay, I'll be back in a few minutes. 10 minutes.
so do I?
801-1 is terminated in Nowers. On my board, it looks like you're clear as long as Nowers Yardmaster can get you out.
Well, yeah, but the question is, do we let 141 come through, or do I
Why-
lead, or does 141 lead?
Who did I give authority to?
Yeah, so
I gave you authority. So you
Yeah.
get to go.
All right, got it.
Dispatch 690 has cleared the northbound main.
Wonderful.
Dispatch, this is train 141, holding in Nowers.
Yep, I got that.
Dispatch, this is train 142, now in Igo.
Thank you, 142. Train 142, this is dispatch.
Dispatch, this is train 280. I've entered the loop. Right hand running.
Excellent, thank you.
Yes.
Is this 142?
Yes.
Train 142, you can enter the loop.
Copy that.
Dispatch, this is 801-2, holding at the top of the loop.
Eight oh 1-2, this is dispatch. You may proceed to Nauer's yard limits.
Understood. 801-2, proceeding to Nauer's yard limit.
Who?
280, this is dispatch. You can proceed to the bottom of the loop. Josh, that caboose that's to your left, is that train 280, do you know?
Yes, it is.
Does anybody have an idea why it stopped?
My Wi-Fi disconnected, my bad.
Okay, That's fine. Thank you for letting me know, though.
I'm on my way. Right hand running down the loop.
Awesome. Thank you.
Dispatch, what was 142's clearance to?
142 has authority to the top of the loop.
Okay, right now the turnouts are thrown against him.
How did
He's
he
on.
end up on the northbound main?
I don't know, but he is on the northbound main right now.
Okay, 142.
Is that you, Gabe?
Turnouts are set.
This is 801-2 requesting permission to come into Nauer's yard.
All right, hold up, 801 second section. Nowers is trying to clear 801 first section out of the way.
My train doesn't want to stop.
Oh,
Use the down arrows. The stop button doesn't.
4603. No, my Wi-Fi. What? No, this should be fine. Yeah. Huh? Oh. All right, dispatch. This is train 280. I've reached the bottom of the loop, releasing all blocks behind.
Excellent. Okay, 280. You may proceed. You can proceed into IGO.
280 has permission to go.
How do you need to get into Hallelujah?
I have switching with the paper yard.
Okay, so you can back into the far side of Hallelujah, I'm thinking.
Yeah, that would probably work.
Okay. In that case, I'm giving you authority through to Greeley block so you have room to back in.
All right, 280 has permission to Greeley.
Train master, do we have any more trains to run?
Yeah, I think we're just trying to get a couple more in, but train master was trying to get some grub. Let me end that panel.
Dispatch, this is train 142, now at the top of the loop.
Excellent.
(801) Part 2, you can come in. Tracks are lined up for you. T3, Roy, are you guys up for more trains?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll be ready to run. Sorry, I'll be ready to run the train in like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Where is train 141?
141 is
Nowers?
currently waiting in, Nowers on the main. Southbound main.
Okay, I'd like to get him going out as soon as 801-2 is in.
The 141 has clearance, has clearance to leave Nowers Yard. 801-2 is exiting. Over. Or clear.
Yeah. Yeah, at 141, as soon as Nowers can get you out, I'm giving you authority to the bottom of the loop.
Okay, train 141 has clearance to the bottom of the loop. Once can leave Nowers. Over.
Yep.
Keep going. 801 second section, you can speed up a little bit. That's good, section 2.
Dispatch, this is 801-2, terminating in Nowers.
Thanks a lot, 801-2.
Okay. Dispatch 141 is leaving Nowers Yard.
Excellent. Thank you, 141. Hi. Hi, Venki.
Hey, Vicky.
Also eingetragen haben.
226, you can proceed all the way to Silicon.
15.
Okay.
This is train 280. We've reached the Hallelujah paper yard to begin switching. We're off the main, releasing all blocks behind.
Okay, thanks a lot, 280. "141, this is dispatch. What's your location?"
Train 141 has just left Nauer's yard limits.
Okay.
Just FYI, I am available to run a remote train if needed.
Yeah, we're getting some things set up.
Roger.
Dispatch, this is train 142. The train we were waiting for has passed. Can we get some clearance into Nauer's yard?
Okay, train 141 has passed, going down the loop.
Yes, it has passed.
Excellent. Okay, 142, you have authority to Nauer's yard limits.
Copy that.
141, this is dispatch.
141 over.
Yeah,
Here.
I can hear you, yeah. Let's see here. Let's get you through to, I'm going to give you authority to frighten.
Okay, train 141 has authority to frighten.
Eyeball, thank you.
Okay, so Tom, T3, we're giving you train 256. You're going from Klamath to Bayshore. Your power will be engine 911. Roy, you'll be doing the first section of train 235, going from Jasper to Nowers. And power for that train is 7021.
Okay, I'm loading all the different 7021 throttles, and there's no video feeds.
So Jeff, can you please repeat my engine?
Try refreshing, Roy. I might have not. T3, you've got train 256 with engine 911. You're running Klamath to Bayshore.
Okay, I have a video feed on 7021 now.
And I don't have a throttle 911. Oh, yeah, okay, here we go.
Thanks.
All right, so
Dispatch, this is train 235-1, headed from Jasper Junction to Nowers, requesting clearance.
You're going to have to wait a little bit. I still show 141 as blocking that area, but then Jacksonville just turned red. So it's kind of hard to tell.
We'll hold then.
So, Jeff, can you please repeat? I need to write that down. I got it throttle.
141, this is dispatch. What's your location?
Yeah, dispatch, this is 690. We may have had a failure in communication here. We need to use the southbound track to run around our train. The Jacksonville siding is too short.
Okay, I have train 141 coming through on the southbound side.
Well, we need to use it. The siding is too short for this train. It's 20 cars long, and it's too long for the siding. So could you back up so I could access the crossover over there, please? Thank you.
Okay, dispatch, train 141 is leaving Jacksonville in reverse.
You don't need to stay there. Just say you're backing up to let me.
You got that. Thanks, 141.
Dispatch is a train 142 heading from Nowers to Windsor, requesting permission to hop on the main. Over.
142, I'm going to give you authority to Silicon Siding.
T3, your train is, you have engine number 911 on
Yes.
train 256 running from Klamath to Bayshore. 235 first section, we have you lined up to to come out of Jasper once you have clearance.
Roger that.
So, train 256 for dispatch.
Go ahead, 256.
Yeah, requesting authority to leave Klamath and go direction Bayshore.
All right, dispatch, train 690 is now has now completed its run around. We're holding on the northbound main. Again, the siding is too short for this train.
Rogers.
And we are
690's
ready
on
to
the
return to Bayshore on that note.
690 holding on the northbound main.
I mean Nowers.
Dispatch, this is train 142. Do we have permission to go to Silicon Siding?
You do.
Copy that.
Okay. Tom, what was your train again?
256 is in Klamath.
Yeah, okay. So you're in dark territory until you get right up to Jericho. You should have a red signal at just before Jericho. You have to stop for that. Let me know when you get there. Okay.
Thank you.
141, this is dispatch.
141 here.
Yeah, have you been able to proceed through to get to Frighton?
Yeah, southbound main is now cleared, heading to Frighton.
Thank you. And let's see, who do I have sitting in Jasper?
Train 235-1.
235-1, I'm giving you authority up to the top of the loop.
Thank you very much. Heading up to the top.
$142, this is dispatch. Train 142.
Train 235-1, something wasn't aligned. I've run into a bunch of garbage on the track.
Yes.
Yeah, train 142. Where are you now?
I'm at near the ravine.
Ah, okay. Thank you.
235 first section. Go ahead and back up.
I tried. It will not go back.
Okay, prepare for 050 help.
Okay, great. Yeah, you're gonna have to wait for 142 to get to you.
All right, 235, just hold there to let me get things sorted out.
Thank you.
That Roy on 235-1?
Yeah. Something wasn't aligned and it sent me into a pile of garbage instead of the right path.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Sorry.
It's okay. They're only James's brand new engines, so.
Yeah, well, I stopped short of actually just plowing through the garbage, so because I knew they were
It
James's.
would have been a fun test to see just how strong they are.
I didn't want James driving down to San Diego and beating me up for ruining his new engines.
That is me.
Okay, so it looks clear in front of you, Venki? Okay, hang on one sec here. Okay, 226, giving you authority to Nauer's yard limits. And 142, do things looking clear in front of you?
235, stop.
Stopped.
142?
Copy that.
Is everything clear in front of you? 142. Don't go anywhere. I'm asking a question.
This is train 142. I'm now at Silicon.
Right. Is it clear in front of you to go? I don't have any signals there. I don't have any detection there. So I need you to tell me if you've got a train in front of you still or not.
No.
Okay. In that case, let's get you heading off to Windsor.
No, there is a switch that's. Oh, never.
Yeah, I was asking you
35,
so
you
I
can
could
continue.
set the switch.
Got it,
Please
thanks.
don't talk over me.
Sorry, dispatch, that you were done.
$141. Let's get you lined up going down to Bakersfield.
$141 here. Please repeat.
141, you have authority down to Bakersfield.
Okay, 141 has authority to Bakersfield.
James, did you want me to hear something?
Go ahead and go. You did what I wanted.
Got it.
256 for dispatch.
Go ahead, 256.
Yeah. Can I leave chaos?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Hang on one sec. Yeah, you should be going on the southbound side of Jacksonville.
Jacksonville southbound. Roger.
Right.
Dispatch, this is train 235-1, just verifying I have clearance to the top of the loop.
You do.
Thank you.
256, you have authority to frighten.
256 to frighten. Roger.
690, this is dispatch.
Go ahead, dispatch. Just sitting here on the Jacksonville northbound Main.
Right where we last left you. Yeah, if you can take a look for me, is 235-1 clear of the turnout.
I think I see a train.
Hey.
I see a train coming. I think it's 235-1. Is 235-1 or whatever that you want, the train you wanted me to make sure
Should
it's
be
clear
going
to
up.
turn out led by 911.
It should be going north up the loop.
Well, I'm sitting over here right now. I can't see.
Okay. In that case, we'll give it a little bit more time.
Dispatch, this is Brakeman for 235 first section. 235-1 is currently fully in the loop out of the chaos block.
Okay. Okay, thanks. 690, you can follow 235 up the loop, leave enough room for stopping.
Dispatch.
Who's calling dispatch?
Dispatch, this is train 141 heading into Bakersfield.
Awesome, thank you.
All right, 226. Yeah, that's right. You'll be coming into an hour.
This dispatches a train 142. I've arrived at Windsor, now terminating.
Thank you, 142.
Evening, all.
Good evening.
I just got home from being at my club. I didn't realize we have an operating session tonight.
Dispatch, this is train 235-1. I have exited the loop at the top and headed out of that. Where do I stop?
Just back where you exited the loop. Anyway, I'm going to give you authority to through Mount Marvel block to Nowers Yard limits.
Okay, sorry, I should have stopped sooner.
You must have been reading my mind though, because that's kind of what I had in mind. So
Okay.
N690, are you into the loop yet?
I wasn't even aware I had permission to go.
Hmm.
690. This is 690. I didn't know we were able to go.
I said you were able to go, but okay.
I didn't hear that.
No,
I must
that's
have missed
okay.
that.
That's okay. Anyway, 690, 235-1 is like way at the top, probably even all the way out by now. So 690 has
Okay, we're on
authority
our way.
all the way to the top of the loop.
All right, we're
Okay?
on our way.
Okay, thanks.
All right, 256 is waiting in Triton.
Keep going,
I'll let
Mankey.
you know, Banky.
Dispatch, this is train 141. Train 141 has terminated in Bakersfield, track 1.
Thanks a lot, 141.
Dispatch, this is train 235-1. I was waved to stop by James, so I stopped. I believe I'm about to enter Nowers.
You mean he leaves his train in your way down at the bottom and gets in your way up top?
Well,
Holy
no,
moly.
he just put his hand up saying stop.
Hey, 256, this is dispatch.
256.
Yeah, let's let you proceed all the way to Bayshore yard limits.
Sure, yard limit. Thank you.
All right, Banky, down to the. Actually, go ahead and stop there, Banky.
Hey, Josh.
Yes.
Does 280 just work at Hallelujah and go back up to Nowers, or did it actually terminate in Hallelujah?
It goes back up to Nowers.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, now ours is starting to hit critical mass with trains, so
Corrected the paperwork.
690 is holding at the top of the loop.
Thanks, 690.
Train 620, please come get your paperwork from Jacksonville.
Do we have a Bayshore Yard Master?
Hold on, T3. What do you need from Bayshore?
256 Bayshore entering.
We're checking right now, T3. Or should I just line them up onto arrival? Yep, you're right. Okay, come on in, T3. We got tracks all
Yeah,
lined
thank
up
you.
for you.
235. I only heard 23.
No, I said T3. So 235, you that was for train 256. 235, you still get to cool your cool. There was a air brake leak, so we're still trying to repump the train brakes. So you still need to wait there.
Okay, no worries.
I like that answer, Jeff.
All right, this is train 280. We finished our switching in Hallelujah and requesting permission to come back to Nowers. Seems like a mess though.
Okay, let's see here. What side of Nowers are you on right now? Or Hallelujah are you on right now?
I am in the paper yard.
Okay, are you going to back out to the main, or are you going to come forward to Hallelujah Junction?
I think it would be easier if I pulled out forward towards Hallelujah.
Okay, great. Oh, there we go. 280 Nowers. So, okay, if you can go straight on to the right-hand running into Igo, you're all set. You can go all the way to Jericho right now.
All right, 280 has permission to Jericho. Over.
Yeah, dispatch 256 has terminated in Bayshore.
Thank you, 256. Okay.
If you guys got a train to run, I'm more than willing to run one.
Yeah, we're unclogging Nowers right now, Dave, and then we'll see after that.
Yeah, unclogging sounds like fun. How many trains are in there currently? Like 5?
Two trains in here plus 3 trains trying to get in. 2 from the south, 1 from the north.
Yeah, that's a busy yard for today then.
280, this is dispatch. .280, this is dispatch.
This is 280.
Yeah, I'm going to let you go into the bottom half of the loop. Be aware of 690s in front of you.
All right, 280 has permission into the bottom of the loop. This is train 280 entering the bottom of the loop, right hand running.
Is Nowers main 1 open?
I believe so, although we have a train at the south side of Nowers on the main line. Roy, go ahead and come into Nowers. We're going to park you on main 2.
Roger that, James.
All right, Roy, go ahead and stop.
Stopped.
Train 226, you are clear to leave. Get your permission from dispatch.
Dis-
Southbound to Bayshore. Yeah, you're good to the bottom of the loop.
Dispatch, this is train 235-1, terminated in hours.
Thank you.
Dispatch, train 690 wants to go into the yard, please. All right.
Yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 280. I see a caboose in front of me.
Yep, that's train 690 that I told you about.
It seems we've caught up.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, 690, this is dispatch.
Dispatch.
Yeah, let me know when 226 is out of your way, and I can
It
let
is.
you head to Nowers.
It's already on my way.
Okay, you can go to Nowers yard limits.
All right.
Dispatch, this is train 280. I no longer see a caboose. The tunnel's getting dark.
You can proceed up to top of the loop.
Finally, the light of day.
I thought it was you see the light at the end of the tunnel.
The light at the end of the tunnel may be an oncoming train.
The terminal?
Yes. Dispatch 690 has terminated in hours.
Congratulations. So 226, this is dispatch. Yeah, I'm going to let you go free roaming all the way to Fremont. Frightened, thank you. Yeah. Fremont would take a little bit of work, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 280. We finally see the light of day at the top of the loop.
$280. I'm under advisement that you can't go quite yet. Somebody left a track cleaning block on the tracks.
That was my fault. I got called to Nowers.
I mean, he's helping you clean the track, James. Unfortunately, it's not a track cleaning car.
Yeah,
Go ahead and push it off the track.
that was one of those big hunkers too. I like them, but that would take extra traction to push through. Glad you got stopped before we took out the utility trucks.
For the
Sorry
bridge.
about that.
Oh, come on. I thought the front of your engine's got a cow catchers on them so you can give them a nice shove. Looks like it's been removed, Enki. Oh, there's a delay in YouTube again. That's why. Okay.
Just refresh, Dave.
No, I mean I know there's a delay between.
Yeah, but I saw it get moved well before you, and I'm watching on YouTube also. So you might need to refresh to just get caught up.
Ah, okay.
Depending on where you are at in the US, you can have up to a 2 to 3 minute delay.
Boulder
I
Creek's
realize there's
used to
no
being
sense.
5 minutes behind the time.
Yeah. I realize there's no reason to run ultra low latency for YouTube since we're not operating off of it.
Yeah. I have pretty good connection though. It seems like it's only about 20 seconds behind for me, 10 to 20 seconds.
You're physically closer, that's part of the reason.
Yeah,
Sure,
but
and the same backbone, probably.
yeah, but keep in mind I'm a couple thousand miles away.
Yeah, but Chicago is a huge backbone hub, and the hub in San Francisco connects directly there. So
Really? Did not know that.
I know this because I play League of Legends, and their servers are only in Chicago now. They used to have them on the West Coast, but that's how they route. And I still get decent ping. So
That would explain why some of my friends that play it, it's instant because they're right there.
yep.
Dispatch, this is train 444. Now from Windsor to Silicon.
Windsor to Silicon? Okay.
The D is silent.
No, actually, being from Michigan is kind of the way we say it too. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Let me see. 444. I'm going to let you go all the way to Silicon.
Copy that.
This is train 280. Requesting permission from the top of the loop to Nowers.
Right here, man.
280, hold up. We're still trying to sort out.
I think you're in what they call a train holding pattern at the moment.
Speaking of names, why is it Nowers instead of Nowheres?
So it's named after a place in Oklahoma.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Nowers. Just like
Griff.
Windsor's what, Canada?
Yeah. Griffey used to live right near that yard. Hey, James.
Hey.
Could you look at Venky's train? It's rocking a lot as it moves.
Yeah, you're right, it is.
No, I mean, you're fine, Venky. I think it might just be the car.
Sorry, it was really like, okay. It was like it had one wheel on an eccentric pole kind of thing.
We're just trying to give the prototypical feel of riding in a really bad. I think what it was the Dash 8s have a really bad cab, so really bad ride. So
Oh, that's better.
I'll tighten the truck after it comes in.
Okay, I'm glad to hear it's that.
I was watching it go through Jacksonville, getting quite a bit of a shake, but the engines were also doing the same, so I didn't think anything of it.
Oh,
Oh, now it's just shaking back and forth, back and forth.
I think we're getting a little five finger shakes there.
yeah. I see that. Oh, okay. Okay, 226. I'm gonna let you head all the way to Bayshore.
Are there many more trains for remote operators tonight?
There are
We,
several.
yeah, I think we're just trying to get a traffic jam out of Nowers a little bit. We've got trains. We still have one more train coming in that's out on the line, and we've got one train parked on the main that we need to clear out. So
No worries. I was just wondering if I was, I'll hang out. I didn't know if it was necessary. We have like 3 remote operators now.
so so yeah, so Vinky, that's the frame of the battery packing camera car. So what you're seeing, yeah, so what you're seeing that's white is the styrene that's holding the plug, the camera, the Raspberry Pi, and then right behind that is the battery pack. Is the battery pack. So in varying degrees. So there's some which are larger and some which are smaller.
I think James does tweak it every once in a while. If he sees something new pops up, he'll probably tweak it.
Yeah, they're still just Raspberry Pi cameras transmitting to a web page that is hooked up to the throttles. That's how it works.
That's why on YouTube I can watch your train even though there's a minute or 2 delay.
My last train, I got to see James' camera aimed at it several different times around the layout as I was running it. It was quite entertaining. So I'm sure I'll see pictures of it that he'll post later.
There's a giant water bottle in the middle on the layout, it seems.
Yeah, there's a couple of those. I've passed them.
They're new. It's a new item from Woodland Scenic, so new advertising method.
Nah, it looks like more 1-to-1 scale than HO scale.
Forced perspective.
No, they're those giant
not-
blow up advertising things. So it's one of those.
You're about to. Oh yeah, that paperwork is a little close there. Thank you. Jeff, James, you might want to take a look near Dayton. There's some paperwork that's too close to the rail. It's where the signal is, the paper signal.
Dispatch is a train 444 from Silicon to Nowers.
.444, you want to go from Silicon to Nowers?
Yes.
Okay, 444, I'm going to give you authority through to Nowers yard limits.
Copy that.
Thank you. I've got you lined to come into Bayshore arrival.
All right, dispatch. This is train 280. Can I have clearance from top of the loop to Nowers?
Are we clear? Okay, good. Okay, 280, you have authority to Nowers yard limits.
280 has permission to Nowers yard limits. Copy that.
Yeah, that's good. Thank you.
Thank you, 226.
Dispatch, this is train 280 terminated in Nowers.
Thank you, 280. Okay, take care, Venki.
Yeah. Take
Yeah,
care.
thank you.
Later.
Goodbye.
Who's got control of the 256, the NS 911?
That was me 2 minutes ago.
Okay. Because it just took off like a rocket and stopped suddenly.
Jasper.
How's the declogging coming, Jeff?
It is declogged now. We're just doing some paperwork checks. Yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 443. I have a train from Jasper to Windsor. First step is Jasper to Nowers.
Four four three. I'm going to give you authority to the top of the loop.
443 has permission to the top of the loop. Over.
Okay, remote ops operators. We've got train 255 going from Bayshore back to Klamath. That is ready and in need of an engineer.
I can take it, Jeff.
Josh or Roy?
Yeah, those two have precedence.
Somebody spoke up and offered to take it. I'm deferring to everybody else until I have to take a train.
I'm ready to take a train if there's one available. Just tell me which one. This is Roy, by the way.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So Dave, we'll get one lined up. Roy. So you'll run train 255 from Bayshore to Klamath. The engine is number 911. Let me make sure you're lined up properly in Klamath. Or Kavanaugh, sorry. Okay.
Okay. I've got the throttle now. Let me look up the paperwork.
Josh, did you find NKP 80097 in Hallelujah when you were doing setup?
No, it was never found.
Roger, roger.
Dispatch, this is train 255 heading from Bayshore to Klamath, awaiting clearance.
255, you have authority to frighten.
Thank you. And just to be clear, Bayshore, I'm free to go.
All right, Havoc and let reap the dogs of war. So yes, you can go.
Yes, I am going. I was laughing, sorry. Dispatch, this is train 255. I'm in Dayton and just verifying clearance to Frighten.
Yes.
Thank you.
Josh, that NKP car is in the bad order drawer.
Thank you. Please note it on the paperwork somewhere.
"255, this is dispatch.
This is 255.
Yeah, I'm extending your authority into Jacksonville. Left-hand running.
Okay.
Train
Like
443 has made it to the top of the loop. We're releasing all blocks behind.
Okay. So Nowers, what's the story with train 444?
Checking now.
Dispatch 444 is currently in hours being switched.
Okay. If I let
Right.
4443 in or go through, can he get into Nowers?
I think 443 has work to do in hours too.
Yeah.
We'll have to
So
set
if I
out
let-
cars.
Dispatch, this is train 444. A switch was set against me, and yeah.
The big Derek's coming to reset the cars. 1 second.
255, I'm extending your authority all the way to Klamath.
Thank you very much.
Four 43, this is dispatch.
This is 443.
Yeah, I'm giving you authority to Nowers yard limits.
All right, I have permission to acknowledge yard limits.
Dispatch, this is train 255. I'm coming around the bend towards Klamath, but I'm not sure where I'm supposed to stop.
You'll know it when you see it.
Okay.
Actually, probably be good to have Jeff make sure he puts you into a good parking slot there, a good track.
There's
He
only
should be.
one.
Yeah, I was gonna say he should be. He came out of the same track he's gonna go back into. So,
Okay,
or that 256 came out of. So he'll have. He should be fine.
sounds good.
Sounds good to me too.
Roy, the paperwork tells you what track you're due to go in on. It's always the lowest numbered track if there's multiple.
Ah, okay. I was more about like how far in do I go and where, and as Murph said, I'll know it when I see it, so I'm going till I see it.
Yeah, when you're going into staging, just don't hit something.
Okay. I haven't ever seen this part of the layout yet. At least I don't recall.
And this is where we make big magic markers.
So this is like a staging under the loop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go around under the loop, past the Amtrak parking track, and you'll go essentially under the Mount Marvel Yard part of Nowers.
Oh, okay.
But you know, in the actual geographic sense, you're parked in Kmart. When we run open houses, this loop is used as one part of the dog bone.
Okay.
People
So
running.
it creates the continuous loop on the one level. Okay.
Yes. You'll come up, and the turnoff to go actually into Klamath will go off to the left in about another 20 seconds at this speed.
Well, I'm hitting it right now.
Okay, I'm watching the.
Yeah, you're behind a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm now hitting into staging. Yeah, James showed me this being, on his camera phone, showed me it being like pulled out and put back in.
Nope, that's Bakersfield.
Oh, okay. Well, it looked like this, sort of.
Yeah. To your left across the hall is the Jasper Junction staging yard.
Okay. I'll stop there. Train dispatches the train 255 terminated in Klamath.
Thank you, 255.
Yeah, my only perspective of the layout is the diagram that's on the website. So it's kind of a rough perspective, and it doesn't really show staging. I mean, it shows dash lines and stuff.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to get familiar with certain of the towns to know where I'm at without reading the sign.
Alphabetical order, and as long as you're not in the E's, it's generally one per.
Why did that happen? The
What?
E's.
That we have two E's?
Yeah.
Because the block got split.
Okay.
When we put in the blocks, it was decided that each block name should be about a maximum train length long. So
Okay.
that's how we got Ebbets, I think. I think Eagle Pass was the original one.
That makes sense.
When we did split it, we got lucky that they were in alphabetical order as to which way they were, because it wasn't planned when we took the vote.
Awesome.
Now, why does it not have an A? I don't know. And, why do we have two J's? Because the same reason, Jericho came later. And the longest
Technically.
block,
Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
and the loop is the longest block, and people continue to talk about breaking it into two sections because it is 2 train lanes long, and then some.
So I have a general question about the blocks. When I see the sign for a city like Dayton, is the next signal post I see the end of that block?
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay, so generally I want to keep going because I've been like kind of stopping as I get to where I see the sign right over me. But what I want to do is keep going to the next signal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 444 from Nowers to Jasper Junction.
Wow. Hi, 444. If Nowers will let you out, I can get you to the bottom of the loop.
Copy that.
Dispatch, train 320-1. I'm looking to get out of Nowers to head to Paso for a little bit of switching.
320-1 going north.
Correct.
And to Paso?
Yes.
Okay. You have authority to Paso.
All right.
Don't get lost.
Yeah, 320-1 only goes to Paso. 320-2 does its entire route.
Looks like we lost T3, so is it just me and Dave, I guess, for a remote?
Yeah, we're just trying, and Josh. I think we're just. I think there's a couple more trains that come out of it, or there's 2 trains that go out of Nowers and 2 or 3 trains that go into Nowers. So we're just trying to get a little bit of the chaos sorted out there.
Oh, no worries. I was just curious who was still in. And sorry, Josh, I didn't realize you were remote. I thought you were there.
My wife went to go see West Side Story tonight. That means I have to take care of the kids, and so I get to be remote today.
Yeah, you're probably better off taking care of the kids than seeing that movie, from what I've heard.
It's not the movie; they went to go see the show.
Oh, well, that's good then. The movie was apparently really bad.
I've done musical theater before. I just don't care for that show. So
yeah.
Yeah. My sister and my wife can go see it without me. I will stay here and cook homemade tacos.
Ooh, tacos.
If you told me that for dinner, I would have stopped by.
Still have leftovers. Come on by.
Sure, I'll get there, tomorrow sometime.
Tacos for breakfast works.
We may actually have more tacos tomorrow. The kids are partial to my wife making them.
Ouch.
Well, to be fair, today was the first day I'd made it because it's not normally my style when I cook. So, but they ate them all up, so I didn't screw it up.
Yeah, it would take me a extra time to get up there because I have a Tesla and I have to charge it on the way to get that far.
Well, once you get here, you just plug it in. I've got a battery.
Cool.
Yeah, but for Roy to come to me, it's gonna need a lot of charging to get over here.
Yeah, but they route you to where all the superchargers are. Yeah, I've just got the 50 amp plug in my garage. So I get about 29, 30 miles an hour of charging. I only just got it in February. So I'm kind of new to it, but I'm really digging it.
Cool. As soon as they start making electric vehicles with handicap ramps, then I'll trade in one of my vehicles for something that can be used that way.
Understandable.
That makes total sense.
I'm disappointed in Canoe, the electric van people. They aren't making one that's a handicap van.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Unless you want your own taco truck.
Do they make? Are there any aftermarket people that do it for like a Tesla X or Y, where there's enough room they could mod in a lift or something?
No, in fact, we have a Toyota Highlander hybrid, and to get the batteries in, they raise the floor, and so you actually lose space inside the vehicle.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have a Y, and it's pretty tall, although I'm not sure how tall it needs to be for you to have a ramp to get in.
A Y is a little small. We've got a Honda Odyssey, full-size minivan, and it's got all the accommodations, and it drives like a bus.
Does it have the lift kit? I love the way
Yes.
that those things look.
Yeah, it does.
The brand new ones, they got like a 6-inch body lift on them.
Yeah, this one has been modified, so it's got, it is lifted because of all the equipment below. It's a 2019. It's pretty slick. It's just you're driving a bus the size of a regular car.
Yeah, so a friend of mine who was wheelchair bound had a big I think it was an F-150, and they put in this arm in the front of the bed, and it would come down and pick up his chair and put him in the seat thing that would turn around on the trucks. Like it was this whole contraption to load him into the truck. I'd never seen anything like that before. I always saw the kind where it was just sort of a ramp that you would wheel onto, and then it would, move up into the car.
Yeah. The ones with the arm, and there are a couple of different variations of that. It's $30,000 to $40,000 to retrofit a car to do it.
Wow. I had no idea. I just knew he had that on his car. So.
But when you do it, it's like this is the vehicle you're going to drive for the next 30 years. The Honda that we have, all the seats are removable. So when my sons are older and if they are able to drive, they can actually drive the vehicle themselves.
Yeah.
So. But yeah. I wanted electric, it just wasn't in the cards.
Yeah.
Maybe in a few years when they become a lot more common.
Yeah, well, that seems like what all the big car companies are really leaning into it now. They're all announcing their cars that are coming out over the next few years.
Yeah.
It'll be interesting to see if one of the bigger car, like Cadillac does a Escalade that's electric, or some of those other large vehicle manufacturers do electric versions of those.
Absolutely.
It would make them a lot more efficient, actually, in most cases.
Yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 443 requesting permission from Nowers to Silicon.
Okay. Okay, 443. You've got 320 working in the Paso area. Should be off to the side, but right now, be careful around there. Other than that, you have authority to Silicon.
All right, I'll watch out for 320 in Paso, and then on to Silicon.
444. This is dispatch. Where are you?
Yes.
Yeah, where are you?
I'm at Kalamazoo.
Okay. I'm going to give you authority into Jasper.
Copy that.
It shouldn't be at Kalamazoo, and you can't get to Jasper from there.
I think what he meant was he was at the loop over Kalamazoo.
Fair enough.
I'm sure hoping that anyway.
Yeah. To get from Kalamazoo into Jasper, you've got to go destroy a tank train. Jeff would be very put out.
Please don't destroy any tank trains.
There's a tank train somewhere on here.
It sits on a unit track that is one of the ways to get from Kalamazoo into Jasper. 235-1 tried to hit it from the other direction. Some trash.
The trash saved it.
Well, it is a tank train.
Dispatch, this is 320. I am off the main line doing my switching, so you can send whatever you need through.
I already assumed that, so okay.
I was off in my own little world.
It's okay. I figured it couldn't take that long to go from Nowers to Paso.
Dispatch, this is train 444. I have arrived at Jasper Junction. And yes, no tank trains were harmed in my arrival.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, 444.
And I'm also going to terminate.
Okay. You are the Terminator.
All right, this is train 443. We have arrived in Silicon to begin our switch work. We are releasing all blocks behind.
Thank you, 443. Hello?
Hello.
Bueller?
Oh, okay. I thought everybody had like left on me or something, and I was like, huh.
We're just trying to play a prank on you. That's all, Murph.
Wrong end of
Okay.
April.
There's just not too many. I think we're winding down on energy here, so
Okay. I was just wondering, a little bit earlier, I had to itch my head and I bumped the button at the top of my AirPods, and it decided it was time to turn all you guys off for a little bit. I wanted to make sure that didn't happen.
Hey, dispatch, this is train 320-1, looking to head back.
I'll give you the Paso block. How's that?
Works for me, thank you.
Okay.
Jeff, any remotes left to be operating tonight?
nothing that's ready, Dave. So stuff is still getting pulled out and such. So
I could always just run a 360, worst case scenario.
1397 and 1398 could be, they're both through trains. They both could be done remotely.
Roy, are you up for running one more?
I'm not sure. It's getting kind of late. It's almost 10, and I got prior engagement at 10:30. So
Josh, are you up?
Absolutely.
Okay. So Dave, what's your preference, auto racks or sugar beets?
Well, I see autos all the time out here, so I'll do sugar instead.
You trying to sweeten us up or something?
Keep in mind, up here, I see auto racks go by the museum every single week because of the Chrysler plant.
True, but because you're running the sugar beet train, you'll only see the auto racks go by.
Which is fine.
Okay. All right, let me get cameras and such queued up.
Unless you want to change, Josh, are you okay with autos?
I create every train. I'm good with any of them.
Oh, wow.
Both trains are great fun.
Jeff, did you guys figure out after the last operating session why one train can't fit into one of the hidden staging yards that I ran?
Why the train stalled out? I think James fixed it finally.
Well, I couldn't even park in there because there was no place to park.
Which train or where were you headed? Because there were a bunch of fixes that I did over the last few weeks.
I had a train that was supposed to go in one of the hidden staging yards, and I couldn't get into it because no trains came out of there.
Yeah, there were a couple of issues in various places. Those have been addressed.
All right.
But yeah.
Dispatch, this is train 443. We have finished our switching in Silicon, requesting permission to our final destination of Windsor.
"443, you may proceed to Windsor."
443 can proceed to Windsor.
Hmm.
I forgot to do the first one.
All right, Dave, you've got engine 4805. Josh, engine 1859.
Cool.
Do not see it underneath modern, so it's under all lists then?
If you refresh, it should pop up. Otherwise, yeah, go ahead and refresh.
Four 4802 or 5? And which one of the three?
4805.
Okay, I got two of them. I've got 4805 Southern Pacific Atlas Trainmaster and 4805 SP Southern Pacific. There's two of them listed.
Either should, like, click on one if it pops up. If you get a camera, then great. If you don't, go to the other. I thought I just pulled over the non-SP to the camera.
Well, they're both listed underneath the. That's why they're both listed.
Well, I pulled the non-SP to the modern. If you refresh that one.
All right, let me go back to the change roster then.
Dispatch, this is train 1398 out of Windsor, requesting permission southbound.
Yep, 225 is ready to go. All right.
Where are you heading?
Jasper.
Okay, I've got 443 coming against you yet. 443, what's your location? .443, this is dispatch.
Never mind. This is 443.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'm inside the tunnel heading into
Don't want to
Windsor.
think about it. Go ahead.
Okay. So 1398, this is dispatch. Once 443 gets out of your way, I can allow you to go all the way to Nowers.
Thank you, dispatch. Waiting on your go.
Jeff, what train do I have?
1397.
1397. Got it. So I am in Jasper going to Windsor. No. Yes.
Correct.
Dispatcher, train 1397 in Jasper. I am going to Windsor.
This is train 443 terminated in Windsor, releasing all blocks behind.
Okay. 1398, you have authority all the way to Nowers.
97, but close enough. I have authority in hours.
No. 1398, you have authority to Nowers. $13.97, you have authority to the top of the loop.
1397, authority top of the loop.
1398, authority to Nowers. Thank you.
Well, we did. Anyways, bye. And I'll definitely bring my switcher.
Okay.
See you guys.
See ya.
Bye.
You're looking good, 1398.
Dispatch train 225.
Go ahead.
I'm looking to depart in hours on my way to Windsor.
What train number is this?
225.
Well, I'm sorry, but you're a little bit late. You got a train coming your way.
Tell them to take the turnout. I'm joking, by the way. I'm the faster train. It'll be like Highway 9. That's
Tell
where
you
I
what,
was going with that joke.
if you go really fast, I can put you into Silicon Siding. But you got to ask yourself, do I feel lucky?
Given the fact that I can walk over and look at that train going, I do not.
He was doing really good there, and then he stopped. Do we really have two cameras on train 1398?
Looks like somebody put one on my tail.
Yes, we do.
Yep. Well, I didn't.
Now,
I was gonna put that camera on at first on the front, the rear camera on the front, but then I realized this is the one that we said was shaking quite a bit. So I was like, you know what? Let's let that one ride backwards.
and see how much shakiness happens after.
Pretty much.
1397 entering the loop.
1398 OS Tracy. $13.98 OS Silicon.
Dispatch, calling Nowers.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm going to line up Nowers Main 1 for 1398. Is there anything on Nowers and Main 1?
Checking now. No, only main 2.
Okay. 1398. I am giving you authority into the loop.
Fantastic. 1398, headed for the loop.
Ooh, that didn't look good. Somebody left Passo's turnout wrong.
James is blaming the panels.
It's a little sticky today. I press the button and nothing happens.
I would have said I'm on the ground, but Discord froze at just the wrong time.
You're good to go now.
All right, thank you. Main 2 has an interesting train lined up there.
1397. You're gonna have to halt at the top of the loop there.
I am at holding at the top of the loop, even though I have an approach signal.
Don't worry about the signals.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Dispatch, train 225. Can I get out of Nowers?
Yeah, go ahead. Where are you heading?
To Windsor.
Okay, go. I'm letting 1397 head out as soon as 1398's in the loop.
All right. Eyeballing. Maybe.
Watch out around Paso, by the way. I hear bad things.
And there goes an auto rack. And a double camera.
So I'm on YouTube lag there, Dave. So
No, I watched it on the web throttle.
yeah, I know. I don't have that here. So
Oh.
is all I'm saying. Okay, that looks clear, doesn't it? Let's change things. $13.97. You have authority all the way. Well, all the way into Nauer's Yard, and then James, are you out of Nauer's?
No, the cleaning car caught a corner of the switch and derailed me. So I'm partially on the main line.
Of course.
At least it's the car,
1398.
not the block.
1398. I'm routing into Jasper Junction.
Thank you. 1398 all the way home.
Wee.
No, that's a different train.
So where am I clear to, Murph?
So far, just into Nowers, because I think James is following, putting it straight through right now.
So clear to Nowers until further notice.
Yeah. Not Nowers approach, but actually into Nowers.
And if I hit James, I've gone too far.
Yeah. That's a general rule of thumb. How's it going, James? You clear of the main line in Nowers now?
Nope,
Hey,
still
Ed.
trying to get unstuck.
What are you trying?
Sure. Josh goes straight into Jasper with an absolutely open track.
Yeah, because he goes on the track that I just came out of.
Paired trains are a wonderful thing. $13.98 has terminated in Jasper.
Thank you.
Hey guys, I gotta go. It was fun. Thanks.
Thanks. Take care, Roy.
You too.
Thanks, Roy.
I think 1398 is still fouling Jasper.
No, it's 250, 355 or something like that.
225 is clear of Nowers.
Okay.
Speeding through Paso. Getting yelled at by the FRA.
I actually
1397, you can follow 325 or whatever its number is there on in. You've got authority to go all the way as far as you can, all the way to Windsor there.
I have authority to follow James, but don't crash into him.
Yeah.
I think the camera on the back of 1398 just came off or is not moving. I'm as far in as I can go.
No, you're probably following it because it's off the. Because you've got one extra car,
2 extra cars,
then you're following.
one on each end. But, I've moved the train and the back one has not moved. So
That's probably a James or Jeff fix.
We'll take a
1397
look at this.
OS Nowers. Oh wow, it's that time already.
So I just went through the speedometer and I am not speeding.
Disappointed?
Overspeed, overspeed, overspeed.
So you're saying I should catch up to you then, right?
You will not. Doing 60 scale miles an hour.
You're under the limit.
Not for blowing by the Tracy passenger platforms.
Bugs on the windshield.
$13.97 in Paso.
Although without touching my throttle, I suddenly almost doubled speed, so I don't know what that was about.
Probably got into an area with some good drops or something.
Actually, it sounds like these two locomotives are fighting.
Oh,
Well, you gotta tell them to play nice so they can not fight.
what do you got on the front of that?
No, those are Andy's GP15s, or well, my GP15s, but the SVL set.
And one of them just ran away, and that's why it suddenly went fast.
Huh.
This
Weird.
one stopped responding.
Ah, things go faster with no train.
No, the engine in its consist pulling the rest of the train decided to go max speed. One of the two.
Yeah, I could not stop it.
So you're telling me to keep an eye and make sure not to crash if it heads this way.
Oh no, I five-fingered it. It suddenly popped out of existence, and now it's in a cow field. Well, the wheels are really clean.
Going through the speedometer, probably not as fast.
19, 15 miles an hour.
And I've got the throttle about quarter of the way, or about halfway through. That's weird. Okay.
It's deceptive. It looks like you're going a lot faster than you are.
On another note, I managed to book a 2-day non-member for the convention in St. Louis in August. So I'm actually going to go and see Ken Patterson and having dinner with actor Michael Gross. He's the guest speaker.
Is that the dad from Family Ties?
Yeah.
My wife would be so proud I know Pop Trivia.
He was also on Law and Order SVU and a couple other TV shows too.
And Tremors, the movie,
That's the
and
other
all
one.
the Sci-Fi Channel TVs, all the Sci-Fi Channel straight to TV sequels.
And I believe he's the NMRA spokesperson too.
He did a seminar at a PCR meet a couple of years ago, and then
1397 in Tracy.
I think it was Bill opted with him at that too.
Yeah, Josh, we can fit one more Automax car into the siding in the siding in Jasper, but yeah, we're nearly out of space in or we're practically out of space in Windsor.
We can always reorder the tracks and give it one of the longer ones.
True.
Well, I mean, if the train I'm running and the other train that you have, they're equal, then that shouldn't be an issue. As long as both the lengths are correct, or both the lengths are the right size.
The two tracks are roughly equal. The two trains are not equal. The Automax is a longer train. And there's one more Automax that Jeff has, and so that's where this discussion has been coming from.
What track is the Automax supposed to, or the 1397 supposed to go into?
I just stopped for no reason.
$13.97 supposed to go on its scheduled track, which now I have to go bring it up.
Yeah, well, right now I've currently stopped for some odd reason.
It should all be lined because Josh, you came out, so
right. But the other 443 went in first, so it had to be reset.
No, but I mean, I'm like stopped. I don't know why.
Go, Dave.
Go? Okay.
He should be going in on track 11 in Windsor.
Yeah, he's lined up for that.
Is it because I just changed the lining?
No, you're right. He's on track 1. Okay, now he's lined for 11.
$13.97 approaching Upton. So then, could you add more cars onto this train to make it equal, Josh?
Give me time. I've got one other coal hopper and 3 SP-based auto or sugar beet cars. So, but again, it comes down to track length.
Yeah. The sugar beet train started with 6 cars I purchased way back when, and has grown to almost 10 cars, 9 or 10 cars right now. It could probably take 20 because they're shorter cars.
And how many are in the auto rack?
What, 7?
7 or 8.
Yeah.
I think most of them are Chris's, and then I added one. I've got one more in the drawer.
And
Dispatch 225, I've terminated.
Thanks.
Yeah, the Automaxes are about 160 scale feet long.
Are they the singles or the doubles?
They're doubles. They're all doubles.
Okay.
Yeah, the 3-truck behemoth from Athern that are completely overweight for their size, but there's no way to reduce the weight.
Yeah, one of the layouts I operate on, he's got the N scale version of it, and it says, well, it's supposed to be able to go around a certain radius, and it doesn't. So we learned that lesson out. Now he can't use those cars on his layout. Dispatcher 1397 off control track.
Okay, thanks.
Because I believe I am in Windsor, I just haven't hit the end of the buffer yet.
Short guy is gonna have an issue getting that camera.
It's okay, man. Bob, totally fine. It's around here. It'll turn up. That's good, Dave.
Yep, I figured. I just want to get as close as I can without it going overboard. All right, I hit the buffer. So I'm at the end of the line.
Actually, you have about half an inch, but that's good enough. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as James can still reach it and grab it.
Easier
what
for
Jeff
me.
is
So. I have one purpose: long arms. To reach places, it's hard for the others to go.
Okay, well, I will catch you guys later.
All right. Take care, Murph.
Yep. Thanks, Murph.
Have a good night, Murph. Thank you.
Yeah, James, that's a nice parking spot.
Courtesy of Josh.
Which parking spot are you referring to?
The image that James just posted.
Oh, with the cows?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that one. I thought you were talking about where you were parked.
No.
No, Josh isn't to blame about this one.
I have no problem with it sitting in the cow field. I just think, it's going to get dirtier than some of its brethren running the rails. My mom has cows. They're
It might
mobile
start smelling a bit funky.
Yeah. Andy will never want to use that engine again.
So is it just me, or did YouTube freeze? Or did you shut it down?
Moving, so.
Because the live stream's still live, just to let you know.
Yeah, I haven't got over there to cut it off yet.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Is it still live, or is everybody frozen?